everyone, it's Brittney from the Pretty Plus. Welcome to my first 2021 budget of the year. This is January 2021, and I figured I'd talk you through what the heck we're doing this month and this year. A lot of changes coming to our family this year. The twins are really taking it out of us. Our money and soon to be our time and energy, but I guess I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't really know because I'm not here yet. They're just taking up space in my body and making me feel sore and, all those fun things. So I'll get started and share with you what we're doing, a quick run through, and then that'll probably be it. I don't think I have anything else planned for this, but I'll talk you through it because it's a little different. Not anything crazy, but a little different. So our mortgage is $680. I talked in my last video, my December review, about the fact that I bought a new car. So my new payment doesn't start until February. So I have a month reprieve from a car payment. But February it'll start back up again at 350, 360, 358, I think is what the technical charge will be, but I think I rounded it to 360. That $2 extra a month is really going to cut down on my interest, Our phone's $166, internet $65, budgeted $200 for gas and electric, budgeted $500 for February's daycare. We pay monthly, so we save the month prior to pay the next month. Online subscription is Hulu, and it's just $12. Budgeted $300 for groceries and household. I do have to do another stock up from Sam's. Claire's eating more. She's a human now, and I just have to keep buying food. And I think I have to buy cat food too. Shoot, I do have to buy cat food. So I'm going to have to add money in for Joey and North. I don't know exactly how much now. Probably more than usual. Probably do like $40 for them, $35 for them, and buy 2 big things of cat food. And we store one in the garage and store one in our kitchen. Paying $300 for my doctor bill. That's the amount I pay my doctor's office directly for my doctor's services during delivery. Anyway, long story short, that's what it's for. And I pay that just once a month when I go to one of the times that I go to the doctor. $0 for debt payments still. Yes. It is the 5th of January today, and we've already spent $42 of our restaurant budget. We budgeted $100. It's my birthday month. My birthday's on Friday. And typically I add in money for our sinking funds, into our sinking fund, our Mason sinking fund, for us to have a moderate birthday meal, like $30 to $50. With the twins coming, I needed to add them into our Mason budget. I didn't really want to expand it too much further than it was already being saved per month. So I decided to take out that extra money that I had in there for mine and Brett's birthday meals and just decide to do it in the month if we have it. If we don't have it, we don't get anything super extra special. But this month I decided I think that I'm getting Taco Bell. I want Mexican food every day. I may do a Mexican place, but probably Taco Bell. Anyway, we've already spent $42. Cheesecake Factory and Taco Bell already. So $58 is what we have left over. And if I were a betting man, which sometimes I am, I would say we'll go over that. But that is being hopeful. $250 is what I budgeted for gas. I hope that we don't go over that, but I have a feeling we might. I'm still getting used to 2 big cars instead of our 2 small cars, and how much we're using for gas. Plus, I do travel an extra day a week to a doctor's appointment that puts me out an hour, 2 hours extra. It's a lot. Anyway, so $250 may be fine after the twins are born, but for now it may need to be $275. We'll figure it out. If we go over, we go over. Back to getting a little bit of an allowance. So $80, 30 for me, 50 for Brett. 30 for me because I pay for my Apple Watch in our phone bill. So $80, and that's probably what it's going to be for the year. We'll see. And then now we'll talk about our sinking funds. In the past, we've had house, car, insurance, Mason, gifts, travel, cats. I feel like I'm missing some other ones. Presents. I'm sure I'm missing one or two. We've had a lot. And I've kind of had to streamline it this year because when it comes to putting the babies into daycare, we are going to be tight on money as far as the fact that we save. So sinking funds are us saving every month. So we've been saving like $550 a month for our sinking funds, as well as then whatever is surplus is also going in the savings. I wanted to kind of shrink that down a little, see what we could do. So the sinking funds that I'm like rambling, the sinking funds we're going to be keeping for the whole year are insurance, presents, and the Mason sinking fund. Those are the only three. So insurance, we're doing 115, which I think is what we did last year. Maybe it was 110, 115, or I think it was 115. Presents, last year we did 55. This year we're doing 60. Just to give us a little more room. I've got a lot of little baby cousins and friends having more babies and stuff like that. So 60, so that's up from the year before. And then our Mason budget, that is for gifts for me and Brett and the kids. This year we won't be buying them birthday presents, but we will be buying them Christmas presents, minimal Christmas presents. We don't have a ton budgeted for them this year. And then I budgeted in that at the end of the year, I want to buy a membership to the Children's Museum, hoping that 2022 will be a year that we're able to go freely to the Children's Museum. So $115 a month is what I'm budgeting for that. Those we're putting money into every month, the same amount every month of the year. So the travel sinking fund and the car/house sinking fund, they are ones that I'm trying to fund by April. So the babies will be here in April, and then I'll be taking 10 to 12 weeks of maternity leave. And so I want to have these things funded by April, and that way it's just sitting aside. It's technically just savings. We could probably just put it in our regular savings, but it makes me feel better when it's separated for that, and like I have a line item. I can say, okay, it's for that. So $75 for January, February, March, and April for travel, which we don't even know if we're going to be able to. Last year I used travel. I think I took Clara to the beach with me once. And then we didn't go to Cleveland at all like we usually do, or Cincinnati, or we usually do a Chicago trip once a year. We didn't do any of that because of COVID. So we have money saved, I think like $350. So we're just going to put the $75 away each month for the first 4 months, and we'll just have the money sitting there if we can use it, and if not, we'll be able to put it towards something even greater for the next year. And then I did the car and house sinking fund together this time. It's just for ease for me, I guess. I don't like doing car repairs or house repairs, so it's just like a whole sucking fund. So $300 for 4 months. So we'll have $1,200 in that account, which I think we did have money left over. Like, I want to say almost $400. So we'll have a good amount sitting there for any car repairs that come up, or the freaking bajillion house repairs I'm sure we'll have to have. That is all set up and will be fully funded by April. So that way, when we start paying for the babies to be in daycare, and we go from paying $500 a month to over $1,300 a month, sometimes $1,600 a month, we won't have just the little nitpicky things to have to pay for. And when the months are like tighter, like we only have like 100 or so left in the budget that we have for wiggle room, then it'll feel it'll feel better, okay? That's how we're doing it this year. I told Brett that's how we're doing it. He didn't really. I talked to him about it, but really I call the shots here. So then the twin sinking fund for Clara, we saved up $800 for her, just $100 a month, until she was born, um, so that we could have money set aside for buying things for her nursery or clothes as she was growing or whatever. And then at the end of the year, we had some money left over and we were able to have like a fun first birthday party with the extra funds. And then, so we plan on doing the same with the twins. However, there are two of them. So we're aiming to save $1,600 for them so that we have a good cushion of stuff for them for the first year. And instead of it being like X amount per month, like every month, like we did with Clara, like $100 a month, we're just kind of bouncing all over the place. So January, since we do have a little bit more money coming in, and we got the stimulus check, $400 is what we're putting toward that. And then the last little thing here is kid expenses at $100 for the month. I'm trying to buy like diapers and things like that just to stock up with some of that and things that Clara needs. All the little things like the $4 that I've already spent was pacifiers. That was a really good deal on Amazon. Um, so I just bought them and I used kid expenses instead of like taking it out of the sinking fund. It's not really like a major purchase or a large purchase at all. So there's that. We did get our stimulus check on the 1st. So that's in there. And then I'm honestly expecting more than $75 in cash back from our credit card, but I just put that in there as a base amount that I would expect. And then, yeah, I'll share with you what we spent at the end of the month, beginning of February, and you can come back and be like, wow, guys, you did an awesome job following your budget. Or you can come back and be like, woof, you guys really sucked at following the budget. Let's learn from her mistakes. So that's it. I hope that that was interesting to you. It's different than usual because I'm talking about like scaling back a lot instead of, we paid off our debt, so we should be able to live the high life, but no, we're having twins, so we're not able to do that. So, yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, I do them monthly. You can subscribe, like, comment, all those things. And you can find me on the internet at The Pretty Plus on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. As always, on my blog, theprettyplus.com. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.